They're good and they're fun to watch. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine put themselves in the conversation for best duo in the sport. They're averaging nearly 52 points combined this year, most by any teammates in the league. Get this. They're on pace to become the first pair of Bulls teammates to each average 25 points in the same season. No, the first ever.
No, Chet Walker, Bob
Michael
Love.
Jordan and Scottie Pippen never did it. Chet Walker, Bob Love, Jerry Sloan, Norm Van Lee, none of them ever did it. And so I wish everyone, Stephen A., you're the only person who knows this, could have the opportunity to watch a Bulls game with Michael Wilbon. I'm in here watching the game with him the other night. They're up 15 in the fourth quarter, and he's losing his mind. How good is this team?
Well, I know he's going to stop me and say it's only 11 games. Doesn't stop him from picking Golden State after 11 games. But we saw the numbers up there with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. But what we haven't seen is the comfort level they're playing with because of Lonzo Ball. The Bulls were 27th in turnovers last season. Now Lonzo Ball comes in. What do they have? We'll going back to the discussion about a point guard. You know what they are right now in terms of turnovers? Least number of turnovers? 1. They went from 27th to 1. And, Stephen A. wishes he had that kind of point guard. But you've got Lonzo and you've got those two, that partnership, that marriage is working much better than people thought it would preseason. It's working beautifully with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
You have remarkable concentration to keep that train of thought going.
I have to ignore him.
Stephen A. is looking at you like
that.
that. Go ahead, Stephen A.
That puppy dog face over there.
Zach LaVine is a star. He's somebody that I wish was in a New York Knicks uniform. I've been very consistent about that, unapologetic about it. I had questions as to whether or not they could coexist, him and DeRozan. What I've noticed is a couple of things that nobody's brought up. See, with DeRozan, he's improved his three-point shooting. This is not a person that was known for doing that. He's improved his three-point shooting. He's scoring more than 7 points in the fourth quarter of games. He deserves a lot of credit for that. The Bulls collectively the other night hit like 87% of their free throws. They convert free throws, which is a key pivotal thing. It's a key pivotal thing. My question is, as the season progresses, is that something that we really, really can rely upon? I will say this about DeRozan. There's two things we can say about him, and we don't appreciate him enough because there's two quote-unquote negative things that really ain't negative. He couldn't beat LeBron. And he's not Kawhi Leonard.
Right.
That's it. This is a brother that he could average 25 in his sleep. DeRozan is special, but as the season progresses and teams amp things up, I want to see what the combination of him and Zach do together and the level of discipline that Lonzo can instill running the team.
When Zach goes and is on the Olympic team, how much does that change, help mature, just sort of help a player evolve?
And it's so much because a lot of people think that, you go to USA Basketball, and let me tell you, it's not always easy. I experienced that. It wasn't easy for them this year. So he gained a lot of experience. He'd listened to Kevin Durant, who, all of a sudden was the best player in the Olympics. When they were struggling, all of a sudden, okay, this is how a leader does it. I got you guys. Stay with me. But one of the things I want to point out about the Bulls, and we got to give some love to Alex Caruso. The Lakers are missing Alex Caruso. They couldn't afford to keep him. They knew what they had in him. This man has championship pedigree. He has done it and done it well. He is leading the league in steals. He is playing high defensive minutes, and he's used to playing with superstars. Go get your buckets. Go get your buckets. I got the defense. I got this. You guys just kind of try and meet my intensity.
Top 3 in steals.
Yeah, and the last thing that we're going to talk about, their level of height. They got a bunch of tall, athletic wings. You got Lonzo Ball. You got Zach LaVine. You got DeMar DeRozan.
Off the bench,
you got
Derrick
Jones Jr. So even though they're going to miss Vucevic for a little bit, not having the big fella because of COVID, they have big guys that can rebound, and they should do it by committee.
Can they beat Golden State tonight?
Well, it's regular season. Anybody can get beat during the regular season. But if they was facing one another in the postseason, right? My answer would be an emphatic no. But for a regular season contest on a Friday night, sure, anything's possible.
It's a nice measuring stick game, though, isn't it, for your Bulls
It's a nice measuring stick game. It's the kind of game that will certainly get Steph Curry's attention. But I will tell you this, just talking to people today in Chicago. Again, that marriage that we didn't necessarily think was going to work out between DeRozan and LaVine.
It's working.
It's working so well that it's got their attention. They understand that they're a bunch of skeptics wherever they go outside of metropolitan Chicago. They get that. And there seems to be something of a mission. And DeRozan, you mentioned this to me a couple of weeks ago. You said DeMar DeRozan seems to be in a great place. And for whatever that may be.
Well, he was in Toronto. he was hurt that Masai moved him, even though it was for Kawhi Leonard. Because you got to remember, they believe that, again, they had a shot. Now, obviously, you get Kawhi Leonard, so that's a different subject altogether. But then you go to San Antonio. Well, guess what? He wasn't happy in San Antonio.
He didn't pick San Antonio.
Yeah. And he didn't pick San Antonio.
Traded there, got sent.
That's right.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.